we are gonna go over that because some of you guys have problems with or difficulties with greatest common factors.
So I was just trying to untangle this.
Yeah. Let's just put it down for now and you'll have time in the class to figure out later.
Yeah.
So for your warm-up activity, maybe it's on these. I put out the half sheet of paper for you. So, here's your warm-up activity. I want you to just write down, look up these up here, and write down the answers to them. 6 times 6, 18 times 2. If you need to use your calculator, go ahead, or your multiplication chart, which some of you have out already. And then do the division problems if you finish the multiplication. We're just gonna, you don't need to write answers to the questions. We're just gonna, we're gonna discuss them. Jacob, you got it all done?
Yeah.
Isaiah? Trace is almost there? Skylar?
Just don't.
Alright, so, what did you get for your multiplication?
36 small answers.
36 for all of them.
Isn't that ironic?
That's a song. Isn't that ironic? Did you guys know that?
No.
It's by Alanis Morissette. Should play it sometime. Okay. What did you guys get for the division problems?
Take it away, Sky.
24.
Number 3. 24.
Well, if you do 48 divided by 1, it's 48 because you divide into by 1 is 7.
My brain cells are right now.
Alright, so 48 divided by 6?
8.
That one.
24. 12.
Alright, so some of you guys, I saw the lights come on and you're like, wow, they're all 36 for the top part, and you thought that was kind of weird.
And I didn't trust it because I thought you were going to pull a curveball.
Yeah, I thought you would go.
One of the last two.
That's why you do one.
Alright, so let's look at this first question. Why are the answers to the multiplication problems the same whole number?
I got you.
Because it's equal.
Because they have the greatest common factor. Well, we're working on GCF. Just right? Or am I wrong?
Well, you're kind of right and you're kind of wrong,
Ah.
but 36 is not the greatest common factor of like 18.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cause that's why I thought not for 18 or
So, yeah, that's why we're gonna work on that. Skylar,
Huh?
what do you think? Is that, you don't know?
Neither.
Chase, what do you got?
Oh.
That's it. They're all even.
36.
Well, not uneven.
Well, this isn't even.
Yeah,
This is just showing you that different numbers, Skylar, you're gonna say different numbers?
I was gonna say that, okay, so like with the division, they all use 48 for dividing, but they didn't use 36 for all of the multiplication.
Yeah, they did. The answers.
It equals, but did they times everything by 36? No.
Did they
They're
get
all
something
different
that
numbers from
came
36.
from time?
They're all
36?
different numbers that when put together make up
The same number.
36. Now, what, can you say the same thing about this one down here?
No. Yes.
They're all
Maybe.
different numbers, right? Because what is division? It is the opposite of
Multiplication.
So if you did 8 times 6, what would you get?
48.
48. So these are all numbers that make up
48.
48.
See,
So, that is why the whole number can be divided into different numbers. You are going to do a clock activity, but I'm going to do an example with you before I pass out the clock activity. I'm also gonna put 16 down here. So you are going to get a clock, or a circle, we're calling it a clock, that looks like this. And I will pass out these dots as well that you're gonna use to put on the face of your clock. Alright, so I'm going to do, mine is gonna be 16 dots. So I'm gonna put 16 dots around the face of my clock. Alright, hopefully we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I did a pretty good job of evenly spacing that out. Not too bad. Alright. First thing you're going to do is you're going to label Jacob. Eyes up here, please. You're going to label a starting spot. So I'm going to mark this one as, this is where I'm going to start. That is where I'm always going to start. Now over here, you're also going to be given a table that looks similar to this. And it's going to tell you how many jumps that you need to do. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start here, and then I'm going to jump one time around and count how many times it takes me to get back to my starting spot. Does that make sense?
13.
Starting here, so let's find out. So I'm starting here, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Took me 16 one jumps to get back to my starting spot. So now I'm going to go by 2s.
Oh, I
And
understand
this
it now.
Isaiah, the light came on that one. All right, so this would be 1, so I'm going to have to go to 2. So this would be 1. This is, well, I mean, it is 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2, but I'm going to count this as, that's my 1, right? So 1, 2, this would take me 2. 1, 2, this would be 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, took me 8.
That's what I was thinking for one. I thought you were skipping.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now you're gonna go by 3. So I'm gonna erase those. So 1, 2, 3. This would be 1. 1, 2, 3. This would be 2. 1, 2, 3. Where am I at? Oh, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That would be 5. 1. Can I do it?
No.
No. So I can't do that. I can't do 3. Because I cannot end evenly on start.
Yes,
Does
it makes
anybody have
sense.
any questions?
So it's now even or
It's
number 1?
inverted. It's
you never know, it's just because I'm doing
It's gone.
16. So I'm gonna pass these out, and
No, has he not anything?
not yet, Isaiah, but thank you for asking, though.
That's great.
It's a long way.
Alright, so let's look at the first page. So a normal clock has 12 dots around the face. Each dot corresponds with a number, which represents the hour and time. Today, you will be constructing your own clocks with different numbers of dots. You are also going to be exploring the different ways you can end up back to the start of your clock, just as I had shown here. You can cross out that part about groups since we're missing some people. Each of you will complete your own clocks and tables, but you may help each other. So Chase, if you want to move over by Isaiah, you can. And if you don't, that way you and Jacob and Isaiah can kind of work together, and Skylar and Angel, you guys can work together. But you can help each other, but you're going to do it. So I'm going to give you some dots. If you turn the next page, there is your table that you have. And then if you turn,
Oh, we're getting different amounts of dots.
yeah, and then you turn to the next page, then you have your clocks. And it tells you above how many dots you need to put.
Is it okay if I rip them out and then staple them if I staple it after?
Wait, I can give you guys the stickers, or if you prefer, you can just like make your own dots. What would be easier for you?
Stickers is fine.
Stickers are fun.
Love stickers. Thank you.
Where's that? So, anybody have any questions? Jacob, please put your phone away. Put it away.
Continue.
Put it all the way away in your bag.
It reminds you of that.
Alright, so your first clock is 12 dots, so you're going to peel off
Oh, stickers.
12 stickers and you're going to place them around your face of your clock.
You should have got different colors.
I didn't get a paper. Oh.
So go ahead and start, Chase. Start putting them on there. You can still see them. Right, only 12 of them. And now remember, you need to designate a starting spot. So mark which one you're going to start, where you're going to start once you do that. Would you like me to leave this up here so you guys kind of remember?
Sure.
You got your 12?
Yeah.
So where's your starting spot?
Hold up. Let's do something like this.
So you're gonna use your table on the page before.
And just
If you don't wanna flip it back and forth, you can pull it out. That's fine. So here's your 12. There you go. Some of you have already noticed. Jacob? You doing this on your own, buddy? Right here's your 12. So you've got your starting spot. So how many jumps is it gonna take you to get back to here?
So wait, we can pull this
Yes,
out?
you may turn that up. That helps. Your table is the first page in front. Right there. 12 ducks? 12, this is 12 ducks. Yeah, so you're, so how many jumps is it gonna take if you go by one? All the way around?
Just one. 12 or 11.
You have to get back to here. So 12, and you're gonna go right here. So now you're gonna go by two. But then again, I didn't do that. Here's one. So it'd be two.
Oh, we're just skipping over two.
This would be three. This would be four. This would be five.
Miss, can you check the units, right?
I can look online because.
Me too. Right, for two,
Yes.
I am done with here and not here, so that would, right?
No, that would work.
Even though it's not here.
So if you're counting by twos, right, so here'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But you didn't start from here, you said from here.
Right.
Okay, so I thought we were starting here.
So, I mean, this is where you should, like when you're playing Monopoly, do you count that space that you're already sitting on as 1? You count the next square as 1, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
So that is what you're doing here.
So 4, 3, I would start from 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, right, yep, so that would be 1. Alright. Now you can choose.
We would be here.
I'm gonna say yes, because I was counting ones I was counting, you know.
Yeah.
Are you noticing something? Do you see a pattern there?
Yeah, it's going down quite
I
right.
just know in my head now.
And keep going.
Yeah.
Keep on.
I'm confused here. I don't think I'm doing this right now. I thought I had it.
Well, I mean, this looks like you had it going here, but when you get to 5 jumps, it took you 3 times to get around. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be 1.
There's just one more.
So can you do 5 jumps even?
Look, there's
No,
no,
so
so
you
that's
draw
what I
1.
did.
Oh.
So that should be 4. Look.
Do 6 times 2, look like your head.
Isaiah's already moving on to 13. So move on to 13. If you guys are done, Angel.
Wait, I'm getting confused on the phone. Yeah, sorry, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, move on to 13.
1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's. Or no. No.
Which one are we working on?
You're supposed to be doing 6.
Are we working?
Oh yeah. Wait, yeah, that's right. Wait, what am I doing wrong? Hold up. Okay, so this, if I were to start this one, it's be 1, right? These 3.
If you're
Oh,
going,
yeah.
are you going by 3?
You're supposed to be doing 6.
Yeah, I'm like 3.
Okay. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
running up to 17 more. Yeah.
Chase, how you doing?
And then,
First 7 you get nothing.
Jacob, you got it now? Is anybody noticing anything?
Yes.
Isaiah says
Hey,
yes,
for the rest of
possibly.
them, are they just
What are you noticing?
candle?
Things.
Alright, so maybe with the 13 dots, you might be able to tell me more than just things.
For the rest, I like them just not good. It's only gone once.
Well, not true. Because it's.
I just noticed.
I think like,
That we're supposed to be noticing.
So, 10, do you think, can you go into 12 evenly with 10?
Oh, divisibles.
What about 11?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
What about 12? Okay, so
And I just want to make sure the rest besides 12.
tomorrow then you guys will finish out filling out your, you got time to keep working, but I'm just going over. Tomorrow then, you'll have to answer the questions that are on this side, and we'll go over that more as a reminder. Alright, Mrs. Crowell, you can go ahead and turn